Said that. Show me. All right, so this poem's called My Mother's Eulogy. Mi madre siempre me dijo, mi hijo, deja que tu vida sea la melodía de una canción que nunca has escrito. My mother always said, my son, let your life be the melody to a song you've never written. It only took you to excess when you decided to abort me. I mean, how can you abhor me if our eyes have never locked together? Our hearts have never flocked together when it got too cold. Our wrinkles never mingled when we got too old. The bellies in my bees never got too bold because you taught me to make things right when I write. And this night will bear witness that I listened. It only took you to excess, I guess that's why my name is Roman. The abortion didn't work and somehow you saw it as an omen of a path that was given, not chosen. Of words heard, you never spoken, which explains why my silence is always something that you coped with. My silence spoke when you didn't want me to meet my father and I told you it was bullshit, but you taught me that you shouldn't share treasure with a sailor who's jumped ship mother. They say hell hath no fury as a woman scorned, yet when I was born, you picked this rose up with its thorns, and as you pricked your fingers, I noticed that my petals turned red. You bled and still put me in a vase of your embrace. This wouldn't be the last time I hurt you and you loved me. This wouldn't be the last time I told you I was sorry. I remember it vividly. When I told you I smoked weed and your eyes watered like the park rides, the violent tides that my lies had manufactured, ruptured and fractured the tubes that brought me joy. You ignore the hazard. And without measuring the length of my height, you let me enjoy the high of the ride. You asked me, what do you want to eat? And whatever you cooked was seasoned with your tears because from far I could hear them sizzling and your soul whimpering over the fact that I was imperfect. Or the time where the metal circles hugged my wrist and reminded me of the circus and the bliss that I enjoyed as a kid. Now I knew how the lion felt. Caged because of his nature. But you still saw me as your son, the one that could run under your covers and made castles that could hover over my true queen, my mother. I couldn't fathom the fact that from the wound to the tomb we would wound you. So I went away for school hoping that I could lessen the bruise. I quickly yearned for your warmth in those upstate winters. I wish I could have draped your words over my insecurities. Your smile was the biggest comforter. To this day, I haven't found the right one yet. Because it's hard to paint the perfect picture with the silhouette you've left, mother. You taught me that love is a puzzle, and the beauty of that is that the pieces are always in front of you. I finished writing this on July 26, 2014. It was your 44th birthday. I was only 24 and I didn't have the courage to tell you this in person, but just know that I never questioned religion because I knew God had given you halos as eyes. I never doubted nature when I saw your varicose veins become vines to our foundation. And mother, this will be my last sorry. I'm sorry that there isn't enough stone in this world to carve who you are into a tomb. How do you engrave into a grave that this woman was always a slave? Her son's whips kept vice grips on her dreams. You're finally free, Mama. The shackles released, Mama.